we'll start standing. Yeah, and so Sheila is reading my mind. So if everyone can see Sheila's having some swinging. Yeah, we are easy, just gonna sort of wake up our bodies a little bit today and take up a little bit of space, hopefully today. Yeah, let yourself start getting a little loose around your upper torso. So the first ones you do, maybe they're kind of sloppy. You can see how my knees are knocking a little bit, or my whole hip is going. That means my spine is not actually twisting. Can you see that? It's all happening down here at my knee. So as you start becoming more aware and coming into your body, let your hips start pulled to your center. Let your feet start really spreading those toes and grounding. And then you should notice that, look, now there's rotation here, right? And less here. Yes. Yeah. Feel good? Good. All right. So then let's take that easy, just easy, let it come. And I don't want you to, you're going to have to slow it down just a hair, because you're going to let one and then just let it fall. Let the motion lift it up and then let it fall. Don't force it. Don't even look for a big windmill. I just want you to feel the hip pull you, your torso follow it. Hip pulls you, your torso follows, right? So we're learning a little bit from kettlebells, from sport, right? That the hip is what powers us, right? It gets more of our motion. We need that follow through hip to here, but not the knee. Does that make sense? So letting it, the hip starts pushing you, the torso follows. Good, yeah. That's it, last one. Nice, all right, good. Now just round those shoulders. Ooh, still crackly. Are you still crackly? Yeah, it's like, what? Stop crackling. Good. That's it. Breathe with that. Inhale, exhale. Good. Good. 2 more. All right. And then we're going to let the arms swing front and back. That's it. Good. And if you have a shoulder injury, or if you're just feeling very tight this morning, let it start a little smaller, right? Let it start down here and let it, even though it's been in motion, give it a moment to warm up in this motion. As it comes to the back, start finding the shoulder blades and hugging them together. So instead of trying to stop the motion from right here, which causes that shoulder to pop forward, I want you to let it swing to the back more. Yeah, really pull it back. Pull the shoulder blades back. Yeah, that's it. Good. Good. 2 more. Good. Yeah, that's it. Good. All right, then I want you to hold those arms back, and you're just going to squeeze like you're squeezing a magic circle from your shoulder blades. Good. Good. Now the first ones we do, maybe they're a little messy. Maybe we're standing like this, right? We're going to start bringing the ribs back over the hips and then bringing the head back over the spine. That's it. Good. There you go. Nice. That's a nice change. Good, you guys. Good. Good. 2 more. And last one. Good. All right. So now we're going to combine those swinging arms with a sit. So in Pilates, we don't often get to go this fast. We're going to have this nice, easy drop and lift, pull it back. So at the top each time is that reset of those shoulders, right? Pulling open. That's it. Good. Yeah. Yes, you've got it. That's it. Let that happen. So you're moving and you're getting the hang of those shoulder blades. Then I want you to start bringing some attention back into actually how we squat, right? The first ones are fun. You just want to throw it, right? But the next ones, now we're going to find that form. Shin line matching the spine line. And I want you to notice that if you really work on that while the arm swings back, you'll get that smiley in your belly. Yes? If not on your face, right? Good. Yes, good. Last 2. Last one. Stay here. Stay here. Good. Take one arm forward, bring it back. Other arm all the way up, bring it back. And I want you to start working on the distance between those hands. That's it. One arm way up. Good. Other arm way up. Good. Reach. Good. Good. One more on each side. Good. Now keep this arm up. Good. Check your spine line. So I got to fix mine. You see I got a little messy there. You're going to take the other arm up to join it. Good. Now we pull both arms out. Sit back down. Pull them out to the side. Sit back down. Good. That's it. So if you've ever been on a reformer machine or the Cadillac machine with hand springs or hand straps, and you've pulled those straps down, right? Pulling them from overhead. That's it. Over your head. Good. Yes, there you go. Last one. Okay, we don't actually do this in Pilates, but I feel like it was necessary. All right. Feel good? Feel like you got a little heart rate moving? Yeah? Yeah. I hope that feels a little more loosey-goosey. So from here then, let's take ourselves into a little single leg standing. So we're going to start with your left over your right, if I'm your mirror, and we're going to pop your hip out, yeah? Then I want you to drive down into that foot, bring the hips to level, yep. So pop it out, drive it down, yeah. So this isn't a huge motion, right? It's not this, but it leads into that. We're learning how to support this motion well, yeah? Good. Nice. Good. Yeah, you guys look good. All right. So find your center. You've got that drive down. Lisa, see if you can pull in this muscle right here just a little bit more. Yep, right there. Feel it hugging into your hip bone. Good. We're going to slide this foot up, slide this foot down. Good. And slide this foot up. Good. And slide it back down. You're welcome to hold on to something. But I want you to keep the focus on the drive in the standing leg and the connection here. Good. Is that 3? Let's do one more. Good. All right. Let's switch sides. So sassy hip, pull it in. Sassy hip, pull it in. And by pulling it in, we are pulling and pressing, right? In and down into the standing leg. So especially Catherine on this side. Good, yeah. So really not from here. I want you to take this in and down into that foot. Yes, better, good. And then Eloise, as you come out to the outside, I want you to watch that you're not swinging around. I want you to come straight out to the outside. So your rib and your hip stay in the same plane, the front of your hip pointer. Instead of letting it counterbalance like that, it's only going to be that hip. You're right, like that. Yeah, good, right? And if that helps anyone's brain, right? When you're a jet all the way. You can do that, right? Yes, thank you, Sheila. Good. All right, so hold on to that hip, drive into that foot, and we slide that foot up. Ooh, come on, girl. Pushing against the foot. Yeah. So the foot is pushing a little on the standing leg. That helps your kinetic chain stay closed and helps you balance. If you float it in front or off to the side without actually touching, that opens your kinetic chain, makes you a little less balanced and more likely that you'll let go of this. So I want this to really stay on. Good. That's it. Good. Good. How about one more? One more. Keeping hold here and here. That's it. Good. All right. And then you can dance that out. So some of you are going to feel that in that standing leg, right? Or you can really dance it. I feel like we just need to have a dance party. Right? Okay. So then I want to have us do a little hip opening. So we're going to come into our squat. Yeah, our little Pilates squat. As we come up, we're going to find that pull behind like we just did. Open up to the outside. Come down wide. Come up, pull down to the back. Open up wide. Come down. Yeah? up, press into your standing leg, press into the standing leg, come down. So we're taking this very slow. Those of you who've been to my bar class, you do this quite a bit faster, but here's where you get to work your technique. Press, 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 press. Good. Press those arms back, squeeze the shoulders, find the standing leg. Good. That's it. Yeah. Good. That's right. One more. Shoulder blades back, pushing those arms back as you come around. Yeah. Yeah. So those of you who get that little tightness in your sacrum, a lot of times this, letting the hips sort of differentiate from the spine feels really good. Let's take that into a roll down. So I'm going to come scooting back to the top of my mat over here. Arms up to the sky. We'll start with a bow just to make sure we're lengthening back of the neck toward the thumbs. Good. And then inhale up tall. Good. And exhale again. Back of your neck to your thumbs. Good. Yeah. So Cheryl, really, I want you really to look for that bra band, right? Now that we know what we know, I read your email now. I want this up high. Yeah, so that you're not getting any lumbar flexion. Yours is going to stay up in the thoracic. Good. Nice, Robin. Do that again. Beautiful. Nice job. Okay, one more. Keep your hips forward because now you've got that beautiful, yeah, keep your hips forward. Push your hips forward. That's a girl. Yeah. Good. Good. So if you weren't watching Robin scream, what she did, she started with a beautiful lift through here. She was getting this gorgeous, but her hip was going back. So we're like, okay, she's got this. Next challenge, keep the hip in place. And that just made her abdominal wall have to lift up more. Fabulous. So let's all roll into that bigger roll down. So my friends with spinal considerations, you guys will keep neutral lumbar. You put the hands on your legs. You can stretch, pulling your abs in. Again, at that high band, lengthening through your neck, my friends with spine issues. And then come up, hinging, hinging, hinging. And then you can roll from this point up. Yeah? Everybody else who knows your roll down, you go right ahead. My spine friends, I'll show you that again. So you can start your bow, right? Knowing where your support is here. Hinge, keeping your abs up. Good. Keep the spine long, so you're not going to come in the big lifting scoop. You're going to keep that lift here and let the back of the neck reach. And then on the way up, drive into those feet. Feel this pulling back into place. And then all the way back up. I hope that's clear enough. Yeah, everyone doing okay with whatever version they're doing? Nice. So Eloise, it's easy for you to cheat this one because you've got that lovely willowy frame. I know. But I want you to, because you can get away with it, I want you to just mind each bone. Are you pulling each bone up as you go, right? Even down to here. I know. It's hard to not be jealous of Eloise's long spine. Yes. Good. Yeah, Lisa. So even more at the top of that one, find that last bit, keep that going, right? Keep that, and as you unwind, yes. Good. On your next one, everybody, you can walk your hands out to a plank. I feel like we did way more of those than we normally do. All right, so in your plank, you're welcome to come to your knees. We're going to hug those armpits into the center. Feel your leg bones at the hip hug into your center. That should create two smileys, one in the low pelvis, one at the ribs, right? And just keep breathing. If you're on your knees, same thing, hug those hip bones and the rib bones and find that length. Good. One more breath there. Good. And then we're going to put the knees back and take a child's pose. And we're going to do our plank again. I know. So collarbones open. Step back. Good. Press your big toe down, reach the pinky toe down. It might not hit the ground, but you're going to still reach for it. Yeah? That's it. And then notice that action alone should give you the similar double smiley feeling. Yeah? Good. One more breath. Good. And then this time knees get to come down and we get to have a seat. And you can take a child's pose first if you'd like. All right. We're going to extend those legs out. And we're going to sit as tall as we can muster. Good. We're going to scoop that pubic bone back into our belly button. Rolling back into our C curve. Good. Inhale, come all the way up. Now my level 1s, 2s, if you need a little support, feel free to use a leg, right? Let it help push you up or pull you up. My friends with considerations here, you are going neutral, right? Pushing down those legs as you come up so that it's not just your hip flexors. So the challenge with you guys who've got spinal considerations and are not allowed to flex through your lumbar, you have to work extra hard at keeping the balance between your abdominals and hip flexors, yeah? So that it doesn't become worse and worse and worse. That's it, good. Nice, good, good. That was nice, Cindy. Nice and open at the top of that one. Good, good. So on the next one, we're gonna stay lifted. We're up, and this might become uncomfortable for some of you. Feel free to change your leg position. We're just gonna lift and rotate. So think spine twist, back to center. Same side, spine twist. Good. So this one we often do on the Cadillac with the bar. We push that bar and reach back, right? Like a traditional spine twist. To make it challenging, sometimes we hold it or hold the strap up in the hand. That's it, good. One more. Nice, other way. So again, we're being as tall as we can be. Let ourselves imagine that you're pulling a little strap. I have a strap, like this. Right? So you've got that little sense of pulling that with you, yeah? Good. Good. Last one. That's it. Sternums up, sternums up. Nice. Yeah. Good. That's very upright, Nara. That looks great. Good. All right. Let's take that into our big sweep. So we inhale as we open. Exhale, bring it up. Same side. Inhale as we sweep it open. Exhale, bring it back. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Nice. One more. Good. Other side. This is your warm-up set. Good. Inhale. And I want you to just pay attention what your legs are doing. Where's Mary in the... Yeah, there she is. Mary in the back. I want you to pay attention to what your legs are doing. If one knee is sliding past the other knee, if one foot is moving, if one hip is popping off the ground. That goes for all of us because here comes your work set. Your work set, we're going to push the heels down. We're going to feel the feet glued together here because I think it helps you mentally know where you are. You're going to keep them glued together. Neither one gets to shift. You're going to encourage your spine to do the rotating as you come back and up, yeah? So inhale. Nothing changes between your knees. Your hips both stay level. Those feet do not slide, yeah? Now, my friends with spine issues, you are taking a neutral and rotating through that thoracic spine as much as you can. You're trying not to let that happen down here in your lumbar. I think Nara might be my only thoracic, right? Do you have something at T6? Is that you, Nora? Good. Good. Oh, watch your feet, gang. Watch your feet. Watch your ankles. Yes, good. Try the other way. Try the other way. And again, feet glued together from, thighs together. Good. Knees level. That's it. Good. That's right. They can both move front and back, right? Because the pelvis is tilting, but you're going to keep them level across with each other, right? Toe knuckles, ankle knuckles, right? That's it. Good. Makes sense? Okay. Anyone feel a difference in the work? Second set. Thumb up, thumb down. Kinda. Yeah, okay, good. Kinda. Okay, good. One side more than the other. Okay, thank you, Mary. Mary Lisa gave us an emoji. Do you guys see the emoji too when she pops it up? It's cute. You guys don't? Oh, she pops up a little thumbs up. It shows up on the screen next to her picture. It's cute. All right, let's roll ourselves all the way down. Um, Down here, we'll bend those knees. We'll find the feet on the ground. So I'm going to actually lift my whole ball of foot up so that I can relay my toes down. I think I've told you my dark secret that I have ballerina toes that are constantly scrushed inside a toe box. And then dumb teenager shoes wearing, like, weren't we stupid when we were young? Maybe you were smarter than me. I would wear stiletto heels to a retail job. Like, how stupid is that? All right, inhale, exhale, come into your bow. Spending a lifetime undoing those mistakes. And then back down. Inhale and exhale up. Good. And then back down. Very nice. And I want you to think of that as massaging your spine off the mat, right? So that means your abdominals are giving it a little push from the front so that you can stretch it up and over that point from the back. Yeah? Good. Good. And one more lift. Hold that lift there. We're going to inhale into neutral, exhale into flat back. Good. Inhale into neutral, exhale flat back. So my friends with lumbar degeneration, you guys be careful with your flat back. It's going to be a little smaller. You're just going to really work on pulling the abdominals in without pushing with force, yeah? And release. And that kind of goes for all of us. You know, when we push the low back with force into the mat, if we really analyze it, we're pushing our feet away from us more than we're drawing our abs into us. So just be mindful of how you're getting there. Where are we? Good. And that should be our last one. We come all the way back down. Let's exhale up into our bow again. Good. And then we'll take one leg into tabletop. We're going to exhale, switch. Good. And exhale, switch. So if you can be in a neutral spine, put that pelvis there. Still has the torso off the mat, right? The shoulder blades off the mat. Good. That's it. Good. But you should want to feel that smiley in your belly. Remember how it felt when you were upright? We felt that smiley. Good. Good. One more on each side. Good. And then both legs pull in. You can release that back to the mat. Good. All right. Back up into your bow. Ready for the 100. I know. The 100 should be easy now. We're so warm. So, legs can be tabletop, extended, dorsiflexed, or long, right? Hollow the belly. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. And exhale. Can you add in that idea of pulling your heels together, your feet together, the back of your thighs together, the leg bones to your center, and notice, whoa, how much more of your transverse abdominis turns on. Yes. Good. That's it. Keep breathing. Good. That's it. This is our last set of breaths, I believe. Nice. Good. Go ahead and pull that into your chest. Let's take those legs back up into your tick-tock. So, straight legs fine, bent knees fine, in the knee sway position. Either one is A-okay. If you know what I'm about to say, go ahead and do it. I don't think there's anybody new to class today, so you all know, can read my mind. If you're allowed to tip your hip, you're going to. So inhale to the side, exhale, push back to center. If you're not allowed to move through that spine, you're going to keep the pelvis still. Notice how my feet become not level, right? They go from staying attached through the joints to becoming not the same length. That should be you if you are not supposed to be moving through your lumbar. Yeah. Whose legs? I think. Can I see you guys do this? Can you bend if you're with me and we're all on your right leg or your left leg, and can you bend your left leg and make it just sort of a dead weight? And I want you to tip to the side, and then I want to see you push with this leg against this one. I'm not convinced that there's that inner thigh to belly action happening. Yeah. So I want to feel that inner thigh push to center. Better. That's better. Good. Can you feel the difference? Nice job. Try the other side. How can I do it? So the working leg is the straight leg on the side that you're tipping toward. And that inner thigh pushes. I want very active. Push, 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 push. Nice. Yeah, that was nice. I could see that. David. I have to remember to say your names. You guys can't tell when I'm just... You can't tell that I'm looking at you. Good. Can you guys feel the difference? A little more active? Good. Good. Nice work. Okay. So from here, let's take those legs straight out on the mat. We're going to take a nice breath. Exhale, roll up to sitting, pressing those heels down. Good. We're just going to do one more. We're going to come down, come back up. Remember, my friends with spines who are needing a little care, you are neutral as long as you can, and then you roll through the upper back. Yeah. And if you feel yourself, my friends maintaining that neutral line, if you feel yourself needing assistance, please take it. If you feel like you're going to get to a place where you're going to fall, use your leg, get yourself back up instead, right? I don't want you to fall on your spine. Good. So we're up because we're already so lovely and warm. We are warm enough to do circular C. I know. Awesome for us. So if you are allowed to rotate through your spine, here's what you're going to do. You're going to inhale to the side. Exhale, tilt your pelvis. Come back through to the top of your hips, to the first rib. Inhale across that rib. Exhale, push your feet down as you come up to center. Yeah, same side again. Go 4 times and then go 4 the other way. My friends who are not mobilizing through the spine, you guys are going to still tip your whole body onto one side. So it's going to look a little different. We are tipping onto one hip bone. We're trying to keep this in line with the hips, right? So one knee is not going to be an outrigger. It stays with the hip bone. And you're going to neutral hinge back. Come across both hips. Rock to the other hip bone. Come up the other side. Rock center to the other side, yeah? So hopefully you have something soft under your butt because you're going to feel yourself go from sits bone to sits bone. Yeah, makes sense? Good. Yeah. Are you okay, Robin? Okay. I couldn't tell if you had a back. Oh. Well, that's okay. Right? If you're if you're losing your britches, is that what you're saying? You feel like you're losing your britches? Oh! Well, if it's any consolation, we can't hear it. You're good. Isn't that funny? I know. So weird. All the stuff that happens. All right. How we feel? Good? Okay, so let's bring ourselves up into rolling like a ball, except for we're not going to roll like a ball. Scoop into C curve if you're allowed to. If not, hinge into a little neutral. Yeah, good. All right, and then I want us to all extend into neutral, extend the legs and the arms. Good. Abs in, so we're not popping the ribs out. Good. C curve if you're allowed to. And C curve comes all the way up to the ribs, right? They're pulling back to your spine. Good. Neutral, that means the abs stay on a little bit. The spine is just long. Good. Yes, nice, Lisa. Good. That's it. Good. Open it up. But keep these abs on. Keep these abs on. I'm looking at your abs, Cindy. I'm looking at your abs, Nara. Come on. Yes, good. That's it. Good. And one more. Hold that. Keep those abs on. Good. Good. Now, level 1s, 2s, you're going to be welcome to put your hands under your legs. We're going to open our legs up again. We're here. We're going to take the legs and open, close. Not big. Look how small that is. I'm not making a big giant here. Just little because I'm trying to maintain connection here, connection to the inner thigh, and connection to the abdominals and the spinal extensors. Everyone is in neutral. Right? We're not hunkered down. We're not compressing. We're reaching through that spine. That's it. Last 2. And last 1. Good. Pull that in. You can rock forward if that feels good. Makes sense? All right. Ready? Find your C curve. It should feel almost like relief, yeah? Woo, thank God, C curve. Find those high abs. Stretch out. Again, level 1s, 2s. You can take a leg, your hands under your legs, right? We're going to take one leg, reach for it. Other leg, reach for it. So those of you with hands under your legs, they can give you little help. But what I want you to be sure of is that you're keeping this energy, right? This other arm is reminding you to stay long and tall. Yes, stay long and tall. Yeah, good. One more on each side. Good, yeah, gather and fight for it. Oh, good. That's it, good. And then a nice little rest forward. We'll extend those legs, reach forward. Those of you with spine issues, make sure you're hinging at the hip. Your reach might look more like that. Yeah? I know, so you're not just tightening out that poor little lumbar. Good. All right. Then we get to roll all the way back down. Now the 5s is going to feel so easy. I know. So we're up in our bow. Extending one leg out, one leg in. Good. Finding that length through the head, away from that toe. Take a breath, exhale, switch. Shh. Shh. That's it. Shh. Good. Shh. Can you lengthen through the top of your foot? Some of you really need to let this toe stop being a Barbie toe. Let that joint be long, right? Let this toe reach. Does that make sense? So if you look at yourself on the screen and you see your foot like it's wearing a high-heeled shoe, yeah, I'm looking at your toe, Lisa. That's it. Good. Good. All right. Good. And then let's take that right into our rotation. So reaching to the side. Good. And then, after we get warmed up with rotation, I got to make sure everybody's actually rotating, right? Make sure your torso is rotating, not just your arms, unless you have reason to modify. Good. That's it. Good, because then we're going to add our kick. So we rotate, kick it up, bring it back, rotate, kick it up, bring it back, rotate, kick it up, bring it back. That's it. Rotate, kick it up, bend it in. Good. Rotate. Good. That's it. Yes. Good. And last one. Very nice. Bring both those legs in. One leg up, one leg down, because we're going to be doing 3/4 of the way around the world with our scissors today. Make sure I'm not going to kick that. All right, so we're going to start with our scissors. Yes. Good. Good. And then when you're ready, and I can't do this without counting down, we go 3, 2, 1, and then onto your side. And you have this hand here to help catch you. You're trying to keep this armpit off the mat when you're ready to flip back up to the sky. It's 3, 2, 1, and then up you go. Yep. So then you're going to do the same thing going the other way, right? Yep. All the way to the other side. And you're going to try to keep this armpit off the mat. Good. And then, wow, back onto your back. Yes. So those side moments are making your hip muscles work, right? That's it. Good. Did I say how many sets? I want you to try at least 3. So you should look each way 3 times. Good. I'm going to do it with you because I think this one's totally fun. Yes, catch it. All right, both legs are on, both legs awake. Abs holding all that. Good. Good. I know. The funny thing about like some classical Pilates is that it's so serious. Joseph Pilates was a very playful man. He had a sense of humor. He had a twinkle in his eye, right? We gotta play. Good. When you get each direction 3 sets, then you can put your feet down and let yourself have a nice bridge. Yeah. And then roll it back down. So these are lovely little bridges, right? Really feeling that articulation through your spine. And there are some of you, I was having this conversation with a client this morning, where we realized she tends to a very flat glute on one side. It's not that the glute isn't there, but it's being overpowered by other systems on that leg on the front. And normally the cue I give is press your heels down and pull. And for 75% of us, that gets our glutes to fire. But for the other 25% of you, maybe only feel your hams, or even worse, just your calves, right? So if that is you, I want you to try today pressing the tripod of your foot down and away while your hands try to keep pulling you towards your feet. So you've got this dichotomy going in your body. Your hands are on the ground trying to pull you, right? Pull the ground toward you while your feet are pushing away. And that should hopefully get you up into those buns. Does that make sense? Yes? Good. Thanks, David. I heard someone else say yes. But hopefully, it's not that we don't want the hams. Yes, we want the hams. But those of you with that flattened gluteal line that tends to drop down the back of you into your thigh, your hams really need to talk more with your glutes. They need to become on a first name basis. Yeah. Yeah. So those of you who don't usually do that, who have normal working glutes, can you feel how that might turn your glutes on more for you if you tried it? Some of you it will be helpful. Others will be like, nah, I feel it more the other way. Good. 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 All right. So on the next one, let's stay lifted in that bridge. Again, keep the energy going whichever direction you need it. We're going to lift your right leg up in a tabletop and really focus on your left leg on the ground for a moment. We're going to press into it, forward or back, whichever is better. Remember, if you're pushing away with your foot, you're also pulling at the same time with your arms. Good. We're going to drop down into a hover, so I still have my butt off the mat. And then again, do that push or pull, whichever gives you better connection. Drop into a hover. Good. And then push or pull, your choice. Good. Drop. Push or pull. Good. Good. 2 more. Ooh, it feels so focused. And 1 more. Good. That right foot gets to come down. We push both hips up to the sky. Okay, decide what this leg needs because it might not be the same as the other one. And by this leg, meaning your right supporting leg. The left one comes up. Good. Find out what this right leg needs. Push or pull. All right, then we drop to the hover and we lift. Pushing or pulling, right? Which works better for you? To feel the ham talking with the glute. So it's not a one-sided conversation. They're singing together in a choir. Yes, it's not a solo. It's an ensemble. That's it. Good. That's it. Come on, stay with it. What works better? Experiment. Good. And the last one. Good, very nice. Both feet are down. We're going to step them out to second position. Good, now imagine pulling your heels toward each other. Good, you should feel both buns turn on. And then we neutral drop, neutral lift. Yep, neutral drop, neutral lift. So I'm going to try to show you a marked not neutral drop. See, my ribs are popped up and I'm just lifting and lowering my hips, but there's no motion in my spine. Those of you who do that tend to have aches at your lumbar thoracic junction. I want you to really pull the ribs in, and I'm thinking of Lisa, keeping that, maintaining that, and Nara if she can. Mary Lisa, I can't see you, but I want you to be here as well. Yeah, right in that spot. Nice, Robin. Good. I can't see you, Catherine. I'm going to assume it's perfect. Nice. Yeah, good, Eloise. Good. Where's Sheila? I lost Sheila. Well, there she is. Thank you. I'm like, where'd she go? Good. Good. Very nice. On the next one, stay lifted. Good. You're in that second wide position. Good. You're going to see if you can press into your left leg. Bring your right one to center. So now you're offset. Can you keep your left leg wrapped around to the outside? Good. Put the right one back down to the outside. Get it ready. Feel that wrap. Bring your left one to center. Don't let the right knee fall in. Keep the wrap. Keep the connection to the glute. Step it to the outside. Good. Left leg stays out. Right leg comes to center. Find that wrap. Press down. Push or pull if you need to on that left leg. Bring the right to the outside. Good. Making sense? Sheila, you can take a wider stance than that. I want to see second position. Yeah, right? Good. Yeah, and then Cindy, you just mind those knees. So as you lift one, you keep that knee out. Really pull it out from the thigh. Yes, good. 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 All right, everyone, walk your feet back to parallel and then roll your spines down. Feel good? Feel strong, right? Strong. If you could flex your butt like your bicep, we'd all be doing that. Right? Wouldn't we? Okay. So from here, let's roll ourselves all the way up. And I want to do a little kneeling side leg. And so just a reminder, anytime we're doing the kneeling work, you don't have to be kneeling if you prefer not to be. If you'd rather be laying all the way out on your side, you are welcome to do that. If you have tender knees or like, I don't have my nice cushy studio mat at home, feel free to roll up and give yourself extra cushion on that supporting knee. So I'm going to start on your right with your left leg extended. We're going to just reach on up to the sky and arm out. And we're going to play with this a little bit before we go all the way over. We're going to reach on the parallel, pushing away from us as far as we can, and scoop the belly in, lift back up. So if any of you were on my Instagram and saw me playing with that, the bar, the Pilates stick bar, doing the balance work, right? This is where that comes from. So reach straight out, slide it out, good. Now scoop your belly up to come up. Yeah, do it again. I want you to make sure that coming back up starts from here and not from here. See the difference? Feel the difference? Yeah. Good. Last one, last one. Now I want you to fall as slowly as you can. Good. All right. And then we all get to lift and lower. And again, if you do not want to be on your knee, please feel free to come all the way down. That's it. Good. And lift. Good. All right. Now, if you want to take a practice hand and put it on your buns, please feel free. I am going to, because if I don't, I'm really, really good at using this lateral piece of my quad and this TFL right here. So my hand is reminding me to get up in the juicy bit of my butt. Yeah. Squeeze this. Good. There we go. One more. Hold that leg up. Kick it forward. Now use this juicy bit to pull it back. Good. And forward and back. Shh. Good. And forward. Pull, pull, pull right from here. Good. Tell your body what it needs to do. Good. Nice. Last two. Good. And one more. Good. Now rainbow time. A rainbow is basically like hot potato without the taps. So we're going to lift it up, tap it down. Just one tap, right? Hot potato gets 3. Up and down. Good. Up, just so it's level with your hip, and down. Good. Up and down. Good. I want you to keep on going. I'm going to talk, and I can't do this at the same time for some reason. I want you to lower your leg as, yes, nice, Cheryl. Lower your leg as slowly as possible. So Nora, especially when your leg comes back, that's where we need that dropping slow. Good. Yes, slow on the way down. Control that eccentric control. Good job. Yes, Sheila, nice. Last one. Oh, good. All right. You're going to take that, give yourself a nice lift. Stretch on out of that. Those of you who are on the floor, you decide what feels good. Just opening up that side a little bit. Good. All right. From here, we're still on our side. We're going to come down to our elbows. And you have 2 choices, bent knee or straight leg. With straight leg, you can have 2 choices. You can have staggered or stacked. Because we're going to lift into a side plank. I know, da-da-da. Find that fist, push it down, and then come back down. Yeah? Inhale and exhale. Push into that side plank. Hug your armpit under. Good. And then bring it back down. Good. Good. That's it. Good. Yes. Looks good, though. That looks good, though, Catherine. You got it. I like that I could see that. Lift. Push. Yeah, keep it going. Good. Good. One more. Hold that up. Now just reach through. See how far you can look? As you look back to the sky, push down in that arm and hug that armpit. Yeah? Reach through. Push down, hug that armpit. Yeah. Good. Cheryl, if your shoulder feels like it's taking too much strain, bring it underneath you just a little bit. Yeah, just a little. Good. And this should make number 4. Does that number 4? Good. Good. All right. And then we can flip over and set ourselves up for the other side. La, la, la. So, again, you're welcome to be all the way down. We're going to start with our balance, right? Those of you bend your knees, if you need cushion under your knees, please feel take it. And we're just going to slide it on out. It's kind of like maybe you're on a boat and there's somebody on the dock who you really want to taste your prized whatever it is you have. Maybe Cindy has more of her cornbread to share. So she's reaching it out. She's like, really, you guys, try it. It's so good. Yes, take this delicious, yummy cornbread. And now I want to know what you ate it with, or was it right out of the pan? That's it. That's it. Nice and long as far as you can. That's it. Good. Whew. One more reach as far as you can go. Reach, 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 and then slow fall. Good. All right. So again, we're just lifting up and down. And if you're like me, you are welcome to take a practice hand right here to talk to your glutes. Yes. That's it. Come on, glute. Come on. Good. Now, some of you, we get distracted by this glute, right? And I'm going to try to show you on my body. And you can kind of see it in the video if you watch that Instagram video of me doing this stuff with a stick. Can you see how much I'm twisted and flexed here? Instead of being open to the side, I'm actually putting all the work in the front of this hip. So if you're like me, nice, Eloise, I love the open hip. Yes, good, right? So this hand then becomes a reminder to this butt. This lower butt has got to try to meet this upper hand, yeah? That's nice, yes, oh, keep going, Robin, it looked awesome until that moment. Good, good. Good. One more. Whee! Good. And then we get to have our rainbow. So we're going to bring it forward, lower slowly. Good. Bring it up and back and lower slowly. Good. Up and forward. So check like me, right? This is my cheater side. Holy moly. I have to keep that lower hip aiming at this upper hand through the whole motion. Yes. Good, Cindy. That's it. Good. And then Lisa, just watch out that you're not arching your back backwards. Yeah, keep a little bit here. Yes, nice job. And then Cheryl, lift for me your lower ribs so that you're not swooped through your spine. There you go, good. Nara, give me some of these right ribs in. Can you take your right rib in? Yeah, connect that rib. Good. That's it, team. Last one. Good. And then we get to come up for that side stretch. Oh, yes, we earned it. And again, wherever it feels right for you. So if this isn't your stretch and you have one you like better, you can do it. Stand up, sit down, lay down, whatever. All right, come on down all the way to your side. Forearm side plank. Again, can be on knees, can be staggered feet, can be stacked feet. All that I ask is you really find that fist and the hug of your armpit. Ready? So we're going to start with our lift. Good. And then lower. Good. Whew. And lift. You guys, I think my body was used to this 3-day-a-week. It feels harder today not having been in class on Wednesday, doesn't it? Oy. Oh, my word. Good. That's it. One more. Again, fist and armpit, because we're going to add in your twist, right? Adding in your twist, looking as far as you can go. But as you open back to the sky, you're pushing down here, right? Pushing, pushing, pushing. That's giving you that support. Good. Twist as far as you can. And then reach and push, 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 push. If you need to, make it be fingertips, but whatever you can do so you're not resting in this achy little part of your shoulder or your neck, yeah? That's it. Good. And then, David, I want you to keep your hips toward me. So you're going to not let them go. We need more mobility out of your spine. Yeah, keep that bottom hip toward me. I know. I know. Yes. Good. Good. All right. Everyone get an even amount? Yes? Okay. So we're going to lay down on our bellies. We're going to have a little bit of swan. So I'm not going to lay all the way down because Robin pointed out that when I do, you guys suddenly can't hear me because I'm squashing the mic. But you imagine that my forehead's on the mat, and you will put yours on the mat. We're going to lengthen your legs away from the small of your back. If you can, let some part of your brain notice what part of your heel is touching the other part of your heel, if they are touching. If they are not touching, see if you can feel if your knees are even on the mat, right? Sometimes you'll have one that's higher up than the other, or one hip bone that's up higher than the other. Just see if you can even yourself out. Exhale, pull that pubic bone flesh up towards your belly button, and then just float your sternum off the mat, nice and easy. Big inhale there, collarbones are open. And then exhale, gently lay it down. And again, find your levels. Belly's up. Lengthen through your spine. Good. That's it. Nice. Good. And then gently down. Good. And one more. Inhale, exhale, belly's up. Good. All right. And then let's add in those hands. So inhale, collarbones open. Exhale, elbows to the waist. Keep the pubic bone in the belly in. Lengthen your spine away from the small of your back. Really try to pull it out of the hips. Yes. Good. And then gently lay it down. Good. So my friends with spinal concerns, it is way more important that you guys work on that length with support than it is with you working on a back bend, right? Most of us don't need that. Yeah. So nice. Good. One more. Pubic bone. Yep. So hold it right there. I want everyone to hold it right there. We're all lifted in our swan, wherever it happens to be. Good. Take your pubic bone flesh, lift it into your body. Make sure the belly button flesh followed. Did the low ribs follow up into your body too? Woo! Nice. I saw that. I've got like a whole row of you. That was what? Cheryl, Cindy, Eloise, Sheila. Good job, you guys. Good. Yes. And then gently lay that down. Yeah, Mary. Good. Mary, that would be Mary in the back. I'm going to assume, Mary Lisa, that was you too. All right. So go ahead and press up, press back. Nice and easy. Give that low back a little stretch. So what's the difference in your spine if you come back into your child's pose and pull your tail up while you set it down versus tucking it under? A lot of us will come back in a child's pose and tuck under like a naughty dog. Can you feel the difference if you pull the tail up as you go back? The stretch is different. There should be less strain and less nervy stretch. Does that make sense? And Cheryl and Sheila, I'm thinking of you in particular on this one. Yeah, yes, that's a great back. Look at that back. Good, and then being able to take that further and further back. So here's why. You know when we stand and we hinge, and I'm always talking about taking your tail back. If you hinge and tuck your tail under, what have you just done? Hyper engaged through the hip flexors again and sent the weight straight into your knees. So if we take that tail back, we actually allow more space here to happen, right? We make it easier on our body to hinge over time. Yeah, so something fun to think about. Okay, shoot, it's 11. Okay, but I don't want you to go yet. If you can stay for another minute. We're gonna step back into plank, and we're gonna take that idea one step further, stepping your right foot forward and your left foot back. Now you are welcome to do that with a knee down, right? You don't have to hold that plank position. And your foot might not even come this far. That's all right. Before January, mine didn't either. All right, so here now I want you to push your left heel back and then let your tail lift without actually lifting your spine, right? Pull that back. Some of you are going to feel big stretch under your inner thigh. Some of you are going to feel, yeah, good. Yeah, good. Yeah, just live in that for a moment. And then if you can reach up that right arm to the sky, but keep your tail up and long. Keep that spine long. That's it. Good. And keep reaching that heel back. Nice. That's it. There you go. Good. All right. We'll bring that down and we'll switch to the other side. So I'm going to turn around just so I can make sure I can see you. And again, you're welcome to have that back knee down, but watch that you don't get this tucked back, right? We want to see if you can let the tail have some life. Yeah. So reaching the heel back. Good. Finding a little lift through the tail, but without lifting up the hip, right? It stays in that plane. Good. Feel the difference in your body. And maybe on your side, it might not be as marked on that side. That's okay. We all are that asymmetry. That's it. There you go. Reach across your body. Good. Let that extension happen through your upper back. Good. Nice work. Yeah. Anyone getting that hip stretch now? Beautiful. Good. And then the hands come back together. We'll step the feet back and then we'll walk the feet to the hands. Good. Sit your weight on your heels and then easy round your spine up. My friend with spinal considerations, you can lift your spine up by using your abs up. Yeah? Boy, good. All right. Inhale, nice and big. Good. Exhale, open it nice and big. Good. Inhale up. Good. Exhale down. Good. All right. I know it's 2 minutes after the hour and I have to go see a client, but I still want you to have one more little fun thing. Reach those arms forward. We're going to all neutral hinge, pulling the abs up, right? So think forward fold, right? Good. Then we're going to pick a daisy. We rotate down, reach up to the sky. You can put a hand on your leg for support. Yep. Open back up. Drive those glutes toward each other to come up to a stand. Yep. Same thing. Neutral hinge forward. Good. Rotate through the upper torso, looking up to the sky as much as you can. Good. Drive those glutes toward each other and feel how that magically lifts you. Good. One more each way just to talk about form in case you feel like doing this on your own. So this is pick a daisy off the reformer machine. When you rotate to the side, pay attention to your hip. Mine is cheating. You can see more of the right hip off on this right side. I'm going to bring it back to center so that the rotation stays honest and in the upper back instead of taking it in the lumbar. Make sense? Good. And then back to center. Yeah, I saw the shifts. I saw the shifts all around the room. That was good. Yep. So again, this side, I'm rotating to your left. That means I have to make sure my left hip is pulled back to center just a little bit so I'm not cheating. And you'll feel that stretch change in your legs, maybe in your spine. Good. And then glutes together on the way up. I know. Ta-da! Good. And we'll bring those all the way in and unwind. Thank you guys so much. Happy Friday. I missed you on Wednesday. Yeah. Dad is doing okay. He's got to get his teeth taken care of before he can have his knee surgery. So that's now postponed 4 to 6 weeks at least. So thank you. What's that? There's class on Monday. I'll see you. Yeah, there's class. Oh yeah, you better be there. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Lisa, it's good to see you back in class. Thank you, guys. So why do we get to actually see you today? Did your schedule change? Oh, yay. Thank you.